The scoring record has officially been broken. LeBron James has passed the once thought unbeatable record of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time leading points scored. Now, this is actually just for regular season points, playoff points. LeBron surpassed, I think, a year or two ago. He's the all-time leading scorer in general in NBA history, and now regular season as well. And I think that it doesn't conclude the GOAT debate, but it does. I'm always under the belief that the GOAT debate can only be between two people for the NBA at least. Other sports you have your GOATs, like for me in soccer, Messi, the GOAT. Ronaldo is an all-time top talent. Same with the other Ronaldo and Maradona and Pele, but I think it's undisputed that Messi is all-time. Football, we have Tom Brady. Again, 7 Super Bowls. I don't think that's one anybody touches. I think the only one who even has a remote chance at that is Mahomes. Just because 5 straight AFC. Okay, not the point of the video. But I think with the NBA, it's unique because you can only have it between two guys. And that's LeBron and MJ. And whichever you say is the GOAT, you are not wrong. Both have very, very good arguments. With MJ, his ability to win 6-0 in the finals. I think he has the highest scoring average of all time, like in a career. Most points scored in a playoff game. And then you have LeBron, who did so much for the game, came in with all these high expectations, and not only lived up to it, but lived up to it for 20 years. I think the most disappointing year for LeBron was his early Lakers days. I mean, the team was trash. He didn't really have any help around him. But coming out of LA, those players have done phenomenal. But still, besides the point. The playoff run and the year after the playoff run, he averages 25 points. Which is incredible that's a down year for him. That's the lowest he's averaged points-wise since his rookie year, where he averaged 21 points a game. I think LeBron is just an all-time talent that I can't believe I've witnessed. Like, I'm thankful that it's happened in my lifetime. Like, I'm an avid that MJ is better than LeBron, but LeBron is too. That's how I am as a person. And I agree if you say LeBron is 1 and MJ is 2. It just, if any list outside of the top, like, if you have any list with somebody else in those top 2, you are wrong. 100% you are wrong. Like last night, I had to turn on the game in the third quarter. It's like, I didn't think he'd break it last night, but he did. I think that for LeBron fans, this ends the GOAT debate. But for MJ fans, for me, I'm running out of things to argue with. It's like the one thing that really, like, I can't say kept Kareem relevant, but what kept Kareem as like this all-time talent was that he had the scoring record that could never be broken. Or so we thought. But it's so hard to compare because of the two eras of the game, right? And of course, in the 90s, defense was a lot more physical. There was also different rules. Double teams weren't approached the same way as they are today. Hand checking isn't approached the same way as it is today. But also, pace has just picked up, and the 3-point line led to these explosions in points. Like Steph Curry with the revolution of basically revolutionizing this 3-pointer. And now everybody has to be able to shoot pretty much. If you don't shoot, you have to be this dominant big man who can at least grab rebounds and be a force in the paint. But LeBron has been through all of these changes, and every single time he's still at the top. Like, the fact that these past 5 years have been down years, and the past 5 years he's averaging about 27 points a game, almost double-digit assists per game, almost double-digit rebounds per game. Like, this is phenomenal. This is an all-time talent that we're probably never going to witness again because we don't know the projection of Luka's career, right? Now, is there anybody who can top LeBron in this? Time is yet to tell. We thought Kareem's record would never be broken, and obviously it's been broken and probably will add another 3,000 or 4,000 points onto it by the time he's said and done. And with everything else, what else is LeBron on track to beat? And while LeBron James is fourth in assists and likely won't break it, who knows, honestly? Anything can happen with LeBron at this point. He could play another 4 or 5 years like Brady did in the NFL. So who really knows? This, all I have to really say is I'm glad I've witnessed this in my lifetime. I didn't get to witness MJ. So to be able to live in the generation that I live in, where I can at least debate this, and this is actually a debate, but you're not wrong either way. That's pretty much how it is. MJ and LeBron, top two, no questions. There should be nobody else in that GOAT debate. I don't really have anything else to say. This was just kind of on my mind. I've seen people are like, oh, just because he has a scoring record make LeBron the GOAT. I think it just keeps the argument the same, but it polishes out the white noise of any other person besides LeBron or MJ. It has to be between these two. So yeah, that's really it. I just had to say what was on my mind. I understand I haven't posted in a while. I want to try to get back into it. I just haven't had ideas. Basketball season with college has really just made me upset. Well, at least with Georgia Tech. But I haven't watched as much sports as I would like to. I've been very heavily invested in the soccer scene recently. Maybe I'll make a video on that. Who knows? But yeah, I just really had to say that the debate's over, but it's not. So, yeah. Deuces.